Welcome to episode 9. It's 0’Clock. I'm Reese Boogie.
Man, eat woods, me eat woods, 0’Clock.
It's Rob from the neighborhood.
Marco Polo, a.k.a. Young Cutter.
Man, how y'all doing, man? Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know, we're on all platforms, man. So if y'all watching this, please subscribe. Please help us out, with a few follow, a few comments, a few likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of love outside, but we need it on the internet too. So we appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.
But man, this episode gonna be a little all over the place, man. It had so many ideas and so many things I seen, what I wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna start out first with I want to revisit last week's episode with the Trader Truth situation.
Yeah, get some updated
because
information.
Update is the nigga just lied. He came out and said he didn't touch him. It wasn't no 7-on-1 situation. Zero went on the news and all that. He talked his talk and he told the truth about what happened. So it kind of made Trader Truth look bad. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to finish that one because I kind of got something to say about that one.
All right. Should I start off? Man, I just want to say this just goes to show for media period. Sometimes you just got to wait. You take your time, wait for other videos to drop, wait for statements before you can just go on talking about something. Because I will say, but I also said the last episode that the way he was balled up in the fetal position looked like he could have been jumped, but I went for sure. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I was wrong. They jumped him, man. That's never right.
You was right because the nigga misled you and told you he
yeah. Okay. You know what? I took it. Right. I took it from somebody I feel like an activist. So I feel like he's credible enough to believe, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they jumped that man, and I say this with Zero. He say he rolled one deep, and that video shows he literally rolled one deep.
Then you believed in that boy too, Trey, because you say you from the same hood.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So you gonna believe him?
Yeah,
too?
I'm gonna believe him. But on this one, I'm gonna go across the other side of 59 and Beltway 8 and go to the most city and say, man, look,
Zero.
Hey.
You got something on it, Mark?
Man, I'm good, man. I didn't like the fact that my boy got on there and told the story. He didn't even have to say nothing. He could have let it roll or waited. Nigga, it's a year of cameras.
Right.
You know it's a video out there. Maybe you don't, because maybe you was drunk too. Matter of fact, you should have got on there and said, I apologize for what happened. We was a little drinking. But don't just get on there and say, the media talking about jumping, ain't no jumping. Don't lie. Yeah. You messed up all your credibility when you lied to the world.
Right. Go ahead, Wood.
Nah. This all I got to say with Mark Polo saying is that it's too many cameras out there. You feel me? It's too much technology out there. Cameras. You too grown, you too old, you too known in the city, man. But regardless, to be out there lying. If you jumped a man in a moment, it happened.
Right.
You feel me? Your adrenaline rush, you got that look in you. You outside. If it happened, tell the truth. Don't let it come out later after you done made a whole video.
But he already knew. That's what I wanted to say. Somebody sent me a video of them watching the fight after the fight. Like they went to the gas station to like a gas station.
Somebody said
all them niggas huddled around the phone and watched them jump the nigga. It's always sucker shit to me.
That was the same day or
same night? Same night. They had the same clothes.
So why you come out the day after and say on his Instagram page and say
because Zero posted first, so I think he tried to just hurry up and post something to try to disclaim what Zero had already put out there. And like I say, man, they all from the hood. They all street niggas. I don't care about the fight. I don't care about you whooping the nigga, whatever the case may be. But don't lie about it in that form to what we trying to figure out what's going on. And then you out here with the Black Lives Matter, you for the people, you this and that. And it ain't like you ain't jumping. Y'all jumped a nigga who was threatening y'all or intimidating y'all.
Right.
You jumped a nigga that you used to be in a rap group with that was by himself.
Behind some decade-old beef.
So
y'all was his friends. That's why
one time y'all was partners.
So
you feel me?
It's just cousins.
I know Trey don't care. I don't even know if he ever see this, but he lost a lot of respect for me for it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's supposed to be family. That's somebody that he rolled with, and you let your people jump him. You even threw your kicks and punches in there, and I just ain't respected. You came out and lied to me, my boy. But that's all I wanted to say on that. Y'all good on that one?
Yeah, we good. We did.
All right, I just wanted to run that, man. Second, I wanted to get into.
Can we take a shot for can I say something real quick though? So is it still Trey the Truth, or we just call him Trey now?
No, I'm calling.
No, I want to know. So you call him Trey?
I'm gonna call him Trey for lies. Trey the lies.
But good thing, like what I thought you was gonna say. Good thing that everybody walked away, man. It wasn't no blood.
Well, Ross said that last episode. That they was able to put their hands up. Like
and hopefully it's done. I don't know what it is like now.
Well, after the lie came out and niggas, and just most city niggas in general, it can't be done. Cause nigga, I'm looking at y'all.
So the street's not done
my
with
boy.
it. The street's not done with it.
Zero already said that.
Listen, if it was me on the video and I ain't even traded truth.
Man, let that shit be done.
And that
at the end of the day, niggas lying.
And I'm balled up in the fetal position.
Niggas not, like you said, niggas not barking, niggas whoop.
Especially them niggas.
Hey, let it be done, fam.
Zero supposed to be the whole crip out here, man.
I hear you, but if I'm Zero,
man,
brother, cousin,
Hoover ain't nothing like. Oh, he said ain't nothing like a crip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, he ain't saying.
Hoover's a crip though, my nigga. That's another part of the.
All right, bro. I said I messed up on his lyrics.
But let's take this shot real quick. Hold
people from Cali, they say it's
shot for road.
Shot a clock, baby.
Yeah, man.
Shot for road.
Shot.
All right, man. But I wanted to go quick too. Y'all know NFL start this upcoming weekend.
Oh yeah, man. I'm ready.
So I want to know what y'all thoughts on the NFL. Let people know y'all teams. Let them know how y'all feeling about your squad. Whatever the case may be. Let's run it a little bit.
Man, I wore my Astros hat. I should have worn my Texans hat. I'm a diehard Texans fan. I'm from the city, H-Town, for forever. I think we're gonna shock a lot of people. I'm not predicting playoffs. I'm not gonna get too much in that bag, but I definitely think we're gonna be in competition. Mm-hmm. We look good. We was 3-0 in the preseason. Mm-hmm. Boys ain't giving credit for preseason, but niggas out there really still getting paid. NFL player, NFL. Momentum out there in the preseason. So I think we're gonna bring that momentum into the season. I think the Texans gonna shock a lot of teams. People not gonna be prepared for us,
right?
Because we all kind of new, So new coaching, new players. So I feel like we're gonna look good.
No more massages.
Hope so. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna co-tell you real quick. Shout out to the Tech man. Story though.
Let's go, man.
Last year, I used to play the numbers.
Okay.
On the thing.
The boards. You talking about the boards? Yeah.
The Cowboys, right? Mm-hmm. So I had to watch the Cowboy game.
Don't say nothing bad about the Cowboys, though, right?
No, I ain't gonna say nothing.
You lost it.
No, I'm gonna say I am gonna say
death threats to your household. So say something about them Cowboys.
After watching them and just rooting a little bit, they Texas,
right?
But I'm gonna stay with H-Town. But
okay.
I became slowly like
a Cowboy supporter.
And I was the one to call them Cowgirls in a minute.
Yep. I'm not anti-Cowboy.
Recently, they running back had a real purse on, fam, and I just couldn't do it.
Real purse? We got the man bags out there. I got a man bag, so
this was kind of different. I say it was red.
Brother, Zeke was already
red turn head.
When he coming out of college. They used to think,
with the croc top,
right? But the man had like a purse.
I gotta see it.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, that MAGA rap dress, we still listen to all these rappers. These rappers get their fingernails painted, rap dresses, rap purses.
It's different out there, man.
They dress a little bit different than football players. Long as the nigga out there doing this, during the season, go Cowboys.
Putting them numbers up.
You
ain't caring about he got
I don't care what he got, because on the field he got them pads on. So I'm a Cowboy fan. Go Nation.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
I like that.
Hey, he been dealing with injuries and shit. He really been the only one now. Zeke Dak been tripping the last few years with his injuries and all that type of stuff. Man. But yeah, man, I'm a Cowboy fan. I want the Cowboys to win. And then I want to see my boy that left Texans, man, because I'm always support the black quarterbacks that he played for H-Town.
Yeah, man.
I like his story. Now they gonna play. I think he's playing like week 11 against the Texans. I think his first game.
He might come back against the Texans.
His first game might be against the Texans.
Shout out to Tom Brady, man.
So,
Super Bowl.
After they bye week, I think that's gonna be his first, like week 13 or something like that when they play the Texans.
Right.
So yeah, I want my boy Deshaun Watson.
I want to show out, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come back strong.
Yeah, always
paid
a
all
fan.
the women off gone. Shit, make it work.
Nah, for real though. My favorite team is, man, I got two. One of them is the Texans because I'm from here.
There we go, Rob. There we go, baby.
So, I've been a big Texans fan. I remember when we first debuted on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and also,
I was in elementary when they debuted.
All right, man, but football don't have age to it.
Yeah, you always.
I was playing football at that. So I was playing football.
When that was like 03 though?
There go that Cowboy fan, bro.
That was 03 or 4?
Who you second team, fan?
Huh?
Who you second team?
I didn't know you could have two teams of football. That's kind of crazy.
because I'm from the
football nation is crazy.
No. They not in the same conference. I'm not worried about it. So I got my second team is Tampa Bay, big Tom Brady fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a Tom Brady.
We got Julio. We got Julio.
That's why I just shouted out.
I like them. I like the part that, you know what I'm saying, he in his 40s, his late 40s, still being able to play. And so I seen the documentary of Tom Brady. He said the most realest thing I ever said. He said, in order for you to beat me, you have to be willing to die. Cause that's how hard I'm willing to go.
Oh, willing to die.
And I'm talking about like with training and all that. Like he was talking about all that. Like you got to wake up every day going hard to be me. You know, that's something I just put in my life.
I watch a lot of them. I watch a lot of them podcasts, man, with the ex NFL players and everybody they bring on, man. They ain't got nothing but GOAT status to talk about Tom Brady though. Just the way he treated teammates, the way he
in the locker room,
take pay cuts.
Yeah.
He was never one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league.
Nah, he
always been one of, arguably to me the best. But I'm sorry,
kind of like LeBron. LeBron done the same thing throughout his career.
Yeah,
because he also had
it's about,
3 other athletes.
It's about winning. It's about playing the game, not about the money.
Talk about Bron too much, man.
The money gonna come with it, but it's about playing the game first.
Hey, but look, I do want to switch to basketball since I said Bron. Did y'all see the story about Michael Jordan's son going on a date with Scottie Pippen's wife?
Hey, that's crazy. That's messy.
No, I'm gonna tell you how the universe worked.
It's messy on Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen been trying to down talk Michael Jordan, talk bad about Michael Jordan. He done put Michael Jordan. He done put Michael Jordan in the book. He been saying he was better than Michael Jordan. He this and that. So now he gotta take that. He gotta take that.
Take that like his wife taking it.
Hey, that's a big pill to swallow, boy.
She like 45, something like that.
She older,
She older. Michael Jordan's son like 33.
They oldest son in the NBA.
What's
he
the
play
age?
for the Lakers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got drafted for the Lakers.
Jordan is gonna be his stepdad.
So what's the ages? How old Scottie Pippen wife is?
She in her 40s.
She's like 45.
And how old the son is? How old
like
Jordan?
33.
She might be.
That ain't too bad, but I mean,
ain't too
No,
bad.
it ain't. No, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about it being Michael Jordan's son.
yeah, it's
Being that nigga, I
played all that talking.
You played with my dad. I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
That's like an uncle. Like Scottie Pippen was around him his whole growing up
So
time.
he seen her.
Right.
His son.
They got a picture. They got a
His
picture with
son
his
is
son.
like his cousins.
Yeah.
So who is it more dirty on, the wife or the
wife.
the
It's
son?
always
the wife.
Yeah, it's always the wife.
Okay, I'm
I ain't gonna say it's always the wife, but it's
put that old pussy on your young man. He don't know what's going on.
Like you say, they was that close, so she was seeing him growing up and
Right.
They
doing
was
that,
at the crib playing.
and now she taking it. Now she taking that.
Right.
Okay,
She taking it for sure.
she taking that joke.
She taking that MJ.
Yeah, MJ.
Marcus Jordan.
Ooh, we
give it that MJ.
Man,
He called pops and everything.
See, but look. But not to get
to
get off of that. But it's crazy how women can get away with that. But if it was role reversal and that was a man, and then it'll kind of look.
There'd be a lot of backlash.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of backlash. But a woman can get away with that shit though.
But I'm gonna say this: come to find out, in this Hollywood celebrity world, bro, they get away with all that weird shit.
No.
Laura Harvey was fucking with the son, then she went on spotted on a date with the daddy, and that shit done for.
Diddy.
We don't talk about Diddy. You know what I'm gonna talk about? Diddy being weird or Lauren Harvey being weird. Women idolize Lauren Harvey.
Whole bunch of in-house shit.
There's a whole bunch of.
I hear a lot about that in the music industry with everybody being like grown, but this situation, like it was the kid.
You definitely seen him as a little kid.
Right, you babysitting.
She might have babysitted.
Hey, no,
She
that's
might have invited him
He
over.
played with her kids.
That's called red shirting. That means she red shirted that young man until he was able to be able.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, at the end of the day, it's a whole bunch of weird shit going on out there.
They could be considered like pedophile, man. They on some real shit. Because she courted him.
Played that nigga Wood when he was young.
You just never know.
Yeah, that's sick.
But
They can go back in your.
But to even just go with her, she have a history though.
Yeah, she fucked with Future.
She done messed with the nigga who played for the Timberwolves when he had a gal. She got a history of messing with men throughout the league and stuff like that. Yeah, she
hot. He knew when he died.
Son in the league. He not.
No. But I'm saying, but that's Michael Jordan's son. His daddy a billionaire.
He's still Jordan's son.
He got access to all kind of money.
And she been knowing him.
Yeah. But now, you know, she fucked with Future though.
That nigga, man.
That song Rich Sex.
Look, they got a history.
Right.
That song Rich Sex with Future. That's Future made that song about her. She was fucking with Future.
Man, that's crazy though.
Pippen went for Future at a point. But
this is what I want to go to next though. Since we talking about kids and
and pedophile
and that type of stuff. So hold on, what was that?
And Tiffany Haddish.
Man, I don't know. This might need some Viagra, man. Every time I look at that, that boy a little bit lower.
Hey.
Come on, stand up.
And why y'all think like certain people or folks don't want to date people with kids? Is it this situation? Because your kid might grow up and be with
fuck it,
fuck the wife. But nah, why y'all don't think? Like, there's a lot of people out there that be like, I'm not dating no man with a kid, or men be like, man, if she got kids,
I prefer not to date with
it. So I'm gonna let you go first if you prefer not to date them. So, what's your reasoning behind saying that?
None against my baby mamas. You know, y'all some beautiful, y'all queens. But my preference always been, since I don't have kids, is to really not. My preference always been to someone with in the same status I am with no kids. I think the reason possibly it could be a lot of different reasons. My personal reason probably like, you know, at that time I wasn't ready to be a stepdad. No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't moving away to be a stepdad. I wasn't ready, and I knew that came with knew that came with the full package. No matter how good your mama was, you know, and things like that, I knew that came with it, you know, and things. And I wasn't ready to move as a stepdad. It could be a lot of people saying that. Well, you know, I want you to be my first. I want you to have my kid first. So that could be a reason too. But my personal reason is that I wasn't ready to be no stepdad at the time.
Okay, that might be a lot of people feel.
Man, I'm gonna say this too. You know, you have. I'm saying that show your reason.
Talk to me, Rob.
But I'm gonna say this though, and I'm gonna say this.
They talk to me, Rob. It's about to get spicy. Go ahead.
He gonna put the glass. Yeah. Okay.
It is not aimed towards you, Wood. You know, you don't got to
talk to me. Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna say this. I ran across a lot of women that have kids and say they don't want to deal with a guy that have kids, or a guy with kids and say he don't want to deal with a woman that don't have kids. So targeting them. You good, Wood. Insecurities. One, you think you think that man is he always have a shot, and his baby mama will always have something over you,
right?
Because y'all don't have any kids, so you're insecure about that. Or the guy on the other hand thinking that the baby daddy always have access to his woman. So I think it's an insecurity that comes on there. I know I was talking to a chick, and she had said, well, you know, you have a son, so you got some kind of obligation there for your child, you know, your child's mother more than you have for me, because you can just cut strings with me, but you're going to keep a relationship with your son mother. I'm like, duh, but also though, I'm gonna sit there and give you the full respect that you should have, you know, as being who I'm dealing with this. But from her saying that though, you know what I'm saying? So my mentality, sometimes when somebody say that, they be insecure about that title that, you know, your child's parent have.
Yeah, cause that drama, that baby mama and all that shit, that could be drama, man. I didn't want to deal with that. I prefer not to deal with that either.
So let me ask another reason. Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna stay on this side before Mark go. So let's just say you meet a chick in the club, she fine, she look good, you know, but you go on date with her, you have drinks with her.
Yeah.
You didn't probably hit a chick with a baby.
Absolutely.
So why you wouldn't just make her your girlfriend? I mean, if it got that serious to get to really know if she was a good person from the date, from you having sex, from y'all hanging out, and she showed you morals that she can be a good girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, I hope.
We talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it.
Like I've dated chicks with kids.
Okay.
You know, but like what will be a deal breaker is if your kid bad and you can't control it.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want you to be my gal. Yeah. Like, nigga, I don't want to be.
Yeah. I'm on the mark.
But how you know God probably put you in her life to be that figure for that child.
And I think I was going there. But like, I dated a kid with a real bad kid. Like, she wasn't my gal, but we used to hang out, kick it.
Possibly
together. Okay. It had good potential, but your kid was bad.
Yeah.
And that what was keeping me. That was 70% keeping me.
Right.
But the kid, you know, he would listen to me. Mm-hmm. But nigga, in public, nigga, you bad.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker.
I'm on Mark's side with the bad kid. That's definitely a deal breaker. I done told Woods a few stories about me meeting women and they got kids, and the women be dope, fly. But man, she bring that kid around and she can't get the kid to sit down for 5 minutes without him or her, whatever case may be, just doing what they want to do. Mm-mm. But me personally, I don't really care.
Baby's kids.
I have dealt with it went kind of strange with me.
Yeah.
In my early years, I dealt with a woman with a kid, and then we was together for a while, and the kid became like my daughter.
Right.
So then when me and her broke up, I was like, man, I'm never dating nobody else with a kid because it was so personal that I didn't want that relationship with somebody else's kid.
Somebody else's kid,
Right. And then
That's real.
Okay,
You know, so
I
I
didn't know
did.
that about you.
Boy,
Yeah.
it got deep
Yeah,
on
he
that.
got deep. I didn't know. I didn't know that about
I like
you.
it.
Yeah.
Bro,
British,
pussy,
you know what?
bro, pussy
British
rate
got
went
real,
up by 10%.
Yeah, look at him.
British got real close to me. Y'all
Okay.
know British, but she got real close to me. So
yeah.
I was like, I really don't
Shout
want
out
to
to
deal
British,
with somebody else without a kid. So my next girlfriend, she didn't have kids.
Yeah.
But I think the mother nature of a woman with a kid taking care of a man and all that type of stuff, I think it's kind of,
It's already there.
yeah, it's there.
Yeah, it
you know
be
what I'm
there
saying?
already.
Especially if a man coming in and he
Right.
helping out and he taking care of his business as a man and he's showing love for your kid, I think that woman will do anything. She definitely gonna drop them draws ASAP. But you know, I think she'll do anything. But now, you know, I'm back to the phase to where, you know, I really don't care about talking to people with kids though.
You at that age.
Long as the kid, I'm like Mark, long as that kid ain't bad,
Yeah.
I can definitely deal with the kid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, so you got to ask yourself, though. You got to put these two together.
Oh, one more thing. I don't want to deal with 3, 4, 5 kids though.
By a whole bunch of.
Right. If she got several
What's your
kids,
limit? So what's your limit, Reese? What's your limit?
really 2.
2.
I was pushing 3 not too long
2
ago.
with maybe a stepchild?
No, 2 of did mine to come in to be.
What about
Oh, yeah,
age,
yeah.
though?
Okay,
So what
okay.
if she got an 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 5-year-old?
Age make a difference too, though.
That plays a huge role.
Age make a difference.
Because now
too.
you got, if you got an 18-year-old, you got you a babysitter.
Yeah.
You got your 18-year-old, you got your
Yeah,
babysitter.
yeah. You just start calculating that ages. Yeah, age make a
I
difference.
feel like age plays a huge role. in dating
age play the
women
role
with a kid.
too.
It definitely play a role in everything.
My
shit.
thing is, if you and the chick connect and y'all good, you finally get to meet her kids, 18-year-old, 15-year-old, 5-year-old, and the 5-year-old ain't kicking you, cussing,
Right.
then you all right. But if this nigga bad, we got to rethink what we doing.
I ain't lying.
Back to back.
No, bad is good. So you don't. It's some.
I ain't never been no bad.
Nah,
one.
it's some
Man, it's some
bad
badass
I'm-
kids
I met
out there.
some
I'm talking about mamas got good jobs. Take
Yeah.
care.
You
But
know,
can't control their kids.
I've always been around some
those,
pretty decent kids. I ain't never been around.
And
a
those
bad
two
one.
sometimes can play a role with each other. Yeah, she got a great job, so what she's doing, she's working a lot, so she's not spending enough time with the child.
spending money on the child instead of the time.
So she don't have that chance of discipline. So also, I would say that's a sign. Pay attention to that kid behavior. That kid don't have a behavior disability, and he just naturally bad. Now you got to question what the mom got
Parenting
going on.
skills of the mom.
The parent, yeah, because you said she's super dope. She fine. She in the club looking good. She's in the club and not with young Junior. Remember that.
But you already know. I told y'all last time. I'm dating somebody, and one of my red flags. If we out and we on a trip, a cruise or whatever, and she ain't checking on that
in,
baby and all that
she
type of
ain't
stuff,
FaceTime that
that's
baby.
a bad sign anyway.
Yeah.
So, and another one of mine is too that you got to think about when you dealing with somebody with a kid, either the mother or the father. If they give you them signs to where they cursing their baby daddy out early or they baby mama out early, and they
Right.
talking about child support or how she treating them and all that type of stuff, you
The
got to
toxic
understand that's like
drama,
getting
yeah.
married. You when you say we together, you
with
take it
all
on
of
all that baggage that you heard them talking about before you said.
You knew that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so don't be getting mad saying she trying to
And
whoop
don't-
me or he trying to, man, baby daddy be tripping, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
told you that in the beginning.
She told you that.
that
You
one-
seen that in the beginning.
Because when a
Don't feel me?
woman meet a man, I'm gonna just say women because I don't really talk to men. I ain't. But when a woman meet a man and they got kids,
Okay.
they'll be like from the jump shitting on their baby daddy, and
Yeah,
it
I don't-
always.
I don't
weird.
want that either.
I was gonna make a
That's
post.
a red flag. That would be a
Nah,
red
I was
flag
gonna
for me
make a
too.
post on Instagram. This was about a month ago. I met a chick out, man, and she was she jumped in quick, like, yeah, man, my baby daddy ain't shit, man. My kid, I'm like, baby,
And you don't
Right.
even
I
know me.
know you.
Yeah.
That your
We
baby
ain't
dad's
been
my
nowhere.
cousin.
We ain't exchanged number. We sitting there talking in the
Yeah.
club and drinks.
We'll find out. We'll find out that the nigga ain't shit.
You ain't gotta say that.
Doing
though.
the whole dating
Yeah,
phase.
I don't
We'll
think-
find
I
out.
don't think you gotta say
We'll
that
figure
to
out. Oh,
them.
that
You
nigga
can
ain't
find
shit.
out the baby daddy ain't shit by talking to the child.
Let me tell
You
y'all.
don't gotta even do this. Like you don't gotta
Exactly.
talk. You don't even gotta talk to the child.
Let me
like,
tell y'all who that work on though, women. Telling a man a baby that ain't shit is to a man that ain't shit to his kids. Cause he was like, well, shit, I'll slide right in. She fuck with I ain't shit. With
Right.
So it only gonna work there. But
Yeah.
men ain't got no kids or
Yeah.
men that seen his
That's
mom and
good.
dad together. They don't.
That's giving an ain't shit nigga the green light.
Nigga, that's coming like, come save me, come help me in this situation, come be my
Exactly.
Savior. Nigga ain't trying to
minute
Your standards are low.
One minute you texting her what you doing, she reply back trying to come up just like Bill.
Oh, man.
try to get some money for this like Bill.
Junior hungry.
Them some real texts.
Be some real texts, bro.
It is a real text. One chick literally told me
Women
that.
be tripping.
I said, man, look.
I love y'all.
Hey, the moral of this story with me though, I don't mind a woman with kids. I think I have had great opportunity with women with kids. So, you know, I came from that. I ain't got no kids of my own. That's probably why. But I like women with kids.
I want to shout out to the women with 3 or more and they single, man.
That boy say 3 or more.
Nigga about to hit them with that kid Samuel.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with having a lot of kids and you single. You know what I'm saying? It becomes wrong when you having a lot of kids and they just different daddies. Because now it's like you either got a history of fucking with ain't shit niggas or you the problem. So you can't say have 5 different baby daddies, 5 different kids and say all of them ain't shit.
Right.
You got to look yourself
Sometimes that
in the
finger
mirror.
be pointing right back at you, baby.
We gotta understand, man. That's a big percentage, man. So I want to take a shot to all the baby mamas, man. The single baby mamas. We gotta take a shot to them.
Come on, let's
for
take
sure.
a shot, man.
Right. I mean, and while y'all pour the shots, let me talk about it.
Let
me talk about it. I just had a newborn, right? Month old. Yeah. You know, the wife is at home, take care of the baby. She don't get no sleep. You know, I wake up, do what I can. I go to work. I come home, boom, boom. I bump for a little bit. But the single baby mamas,
when you say you bump for a little bit, that's sex.
What that mean?
Nah.
Bump. That mean you do coke. He do coke.
What's that bump, bump?
Yeah.
You take a line or you talking about bump?
Bump is a line of sex. What are we talking about? What is
we talking bumping for? Like, I'm going to take your spot. I'm going to bump for you. You go.
I never heard that term.
I've never heard of it.
I'm not going to use it.
I never heard
but
that term.
I understand what you're saying.
We ain't got to. Let's finish. Go ahead, finish.
Anyway, I bump for her. And, you know, but I sit up and think, like, nigga, a single woman with a baby, and the nigga ain't there to help.
The nigga ain't shit. It's real out there.
And they trying to work.
Shout out to them.
But you gotta understand too, and the women trying to go back to work too.
And you gotta go back to work.
Right.
And, man,
but you gotta stop. But you gotta stop messing with ain't shit niggas. Don't give.
That's why. Don't
give them the green light.
That's why I always been a great stepdaddy, man. If y'all looking for stepdaddies, man.
Stepdaddy Reese in the boogie.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's take a shot though, Raw, before we get that started.
Stepdaddy Reese boogie.
No, I say the same thing. I ain't got no problem dealing with a woman with kids. I got a kid, a woman with a kid, a couple.
It's tequila.
Cause I got a kid myself. But at the end of the day, though, you know, you can't come with insecurities.
Fact, before we get off of that topic, I want to ask Rob a personal question. So since you got a kid, you know, you're a single dad. What do you prefer? Do you prefer a woman with a kid, or do you prefer a woman without a kid?
You gonna take a shot?
Yeah, I took my shot.
What
I'm saying, I'm not gonna plead the shot. I would definitely
What's your preference?
My preference, man, it's about the way my thing is, if you don't have a kid, if you have a kid,
okay,
just be able to get a babysitter. Cause I got shit I want to do.
What's your preference?
What's your preference?
You ain't answered that question yet.
What was my preference?
Yeah,
a woman with a babysitter. If she got a kid. Because I got shit I want to do. I got shit I want to see. I got shit I want to do. Like if your kid don't handle us from me seeing you once every 2 weeks, then you know I got no problem with you. Like I talk to you, but it's all about that babysitter though. Because I'm not gonna want to. I'm not gonna
have that babysitter for real.
Yeah, I don't want to have to come around. I don't want to. If you know what I'm saying, if your mom's still around and she chooses not to watch your kid, then I'm a question like, damn. Mothers love their grandchildren. What's going on? Why this mother not watching this kid? Is it you? You got a mama that's in the streets.
What you say, Rob? You done dropped this baby off every weekend. Mother is tired.
Mama tired. Mama D tired. Mama D
I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, listen. I had a debate back and forth. I ain't gonna say argue because I don't really argue with women at all. But I did have a debate. I was just throwing something on Instagram. I was like, man, I go out every Sunday.
Right.
So every weekend and see the same women out.
And you know they got kids at the house.
Like nobody's making Sunday dinners. Nobody, you know, it's no.
I seen that
Saturday and Sunday though. Like
Saturday and Sunday.
This all weekend. These same women out.
The daddy probably got them done.
They talk about we take care of the kids
during the week. No, the school take care of the kids.
No, the
during the week.
And then listen, the kid want to go to a fucking water park, Discovery Green. skating. They want to do something on the weekend. You outside and happy hour with me. I'm single with no kids, baby. Like, it don't make sense to me.
It don't make
They
sense.
shouldn't be out more than you.
Right, they shouldn't be out as much as me.
Her argument should have been my kids' dad have them on the
Right,
on the weekend.
On the
But she saying I take care of during the week.
One person say I cook before I leave, but you ain't sitting there and eat with them.
Yeah, you got to eat
So
with
what
the
you
kids.
saying? What you
Wait,
saying?
hey, this
Women
you
with
go to
kids
brunch. She
can't
said
go
she
out
cooks so
every
she making dinner at 12 o'clock.
I'm old
It's
school.
Sunday Funday, so
I'm old school.
Yeah, Sunday for the two.
Maybe I'm old school because I was
I'm with
raised.
you.
I
I'm with
got
you.
my parents in their 70s.
I love the Sunday dinners, man.
My mama went out every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And she raised her kids.
Talking about I
mama-
took care of the kids during the week.
She
Your
probably
mama Edda was outside every weekend like that?
she wasn't. That's what I said.
Oh, she was. I thought you said she was.
What the hell was it for them to do back then?
Right. That's what I said. So when I look at mothers, you know, it's okay to go out and have your fun, lay your hat on,
Yeah.
have a girl's time, this and that. But every weekend is just too much for me.
Yeah, and you shouldn't want to be. I mean,
If I start dating you and you got kids, and every weekend you saying what we doing,
right? I'm an
that's
advocate.
the issue.
I'm an
Unless the daddy got him.
right,
That's
and
the
I'm an
issue.
advocate for you to
Even if
have
the
a
daddy got it, it's still an
babysitter
issue.
once a week, but not every weekend. You know, baby.
Yeah,
you
go
gotta
out and
cook.
have your fun. You
what?
human. I
Take
want
care
you to
of
go
your
out.
kid, you know what
Nah,
I'm
because
saying?
if you do the math though, you drop your kids off at 7 in the morning, pick them up from school at 3, you get off at 5. The kids at daycare, they watching
Right.
themselves for 2
You only
hours.
got about 3 hours with your kids.
You got about 3 hours. Him with home, where you got, you know what I'm saying? Let that kid see that love
Then,
side.
then you put it in
Right,
the
on
bed.
the weekend, let them see that
A
other
lot of
side.
them
Let that see the love
crack
side.
party. I'm saying a lot of them ain't even cooking during the week. They buy Chick-fil-A and
McDonald's.
pizza and feeding the kids and put in the bed.
Chick-fil-A,
That's
nigga,
a problem.
And I ain't tripping. You know, I know y'all work hard. Y'all might be single, lady. I'm talking about the ones with
We talking about those ones.
with whoever, man.
We talking about the ones
We
out
talking
getting,
about
we
them.
talking about the ones out drinking and getting fucked.
We talking about you that's mad right now.
Hey, well, let me
Yeah, the ones that's mad. If it don't apply, don't
let it.
what?
What they say? Let it fly.
Let it fly.
That shit
But
fly,
I done seen a lot of good mothers turn to bad mothers off those BBLs. Let's go.
Hey, Jay-Z say once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. But nah, man, support to all the women out there with kids that's taking care of their business, man. Cause
Good women, the good women.
there's a lot of
woman
good
that's
women,
on.
man. They
Not
just
the
look
ones
crazy
lying
from
talking
social
about some
media.
they ain't is when that's really your kid.
Well, I ain't listen. Well, I want to go to something, man. I want to know if y'all had this issue of y'all experienced this before.
Okay.
Is closure necessary before you go to a next relationship or start dating somebody else? Is closure necessary from your ex or from somebody that you was in love with? I'm gonna say before you go to your next situation. Do you need closure?
Not for me, because sometimes I'm not giving closure. So I can't be a hypocrite and say that I require closure.
But are you hurt though? Why you don't get closure?
I don't know. It ain't coming from a place of hurt. It's just like coming from a place that
Hate.
I don't want to deal with
the
you
other
no
age.
more.
Yeah.
You
Once
feel me?
I'm
And I don't know.
checked out, yeah.
And I'm already kind of mentally checked out, and I'm kind of moving a different type of way. So I might not get that closure because I didn't fail in something even better. So I'm not gonna require closure. I never. It's not important for me. Yeah, it's not really.
But you know, I
important
know
for me.
you, so I got a little inside why you don't get closure. But go ahead, Mark.
Why I don't
Well,
give
I'm gonna let
closure?
Rob jump
Hold
in.
on, you can't make that comment. Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what you on? Like,
You on the
nah,
mic.
you
You on
gonna
the
be
mic.
on that nigga, be on that
Let's talk
time.
about it.
on
Let's
the
talk
mic.
about it. It's good.
Speak about it.
He don't. He lived a savage life when it came to women for a long time. You know, I think he moved in a way to where he was grimy. My nigga was
Whoa.
not you was
told him to speak on
yeah
it.
Yeah, speak on it.
you was moving with women. You know you had women dealing with other. It was a lot going on to where you feel like you ain't need clothes.
But I wouldn't lie you. I was honest.
Man, watch out, bro. That time I wasn't lie.
Everybody know what was going on.
That's important.
But I didn't need. Yeah, you're right. I didn't really need closure, and I'm not requiring you to give me no closure.
Right. But I'm just talking, and I ain't, you know what's crazy? I'm just talking about from chicks you date, talking to. I ain't talking about
the ones
chicks that you was.
Yeah, the ones you
in
talked
love
to.
with.
Yeah,
the ones you
seriously.
talked to, he went back and fucked him once you got done with him. And what you call him? That's basically what he said. He got it from the chicks that you talked to.
He gave him the
Why are
closure
you
wrong.
still talking to this
He
man?
gave him the closure wrong.
Why are you still talking to the happy child? Like, why? If you done with him, you
They
supposed
want
to
to
be done.
know about you.
Nah. Me personally, I be looking for closure. Because I think if I don't get closure from somebody that I'm in love with or I've been talking to or this and that, I think I jump into the next situation reckless. You know what I'm saying? I always think because I never really got the answer or the situation I was looking for because I'm always probably the one in the wrong while we broke up. You know what I'm saying? But I still be looking for the closure from the woman because it was love there.
You want to learn why she left you so you can fix it for the next relationship?
It just shit. We spend years together. Everybody I've been with, it was years.
If you're not gonna do it for that reason, it's pointless.
To make myself better?
I'm saying
it's always to make myself better, but I need closure for me to just know that she
improve
and me are both okay with saying let's just be friends.
But,
we can move on.
I'm gonna say hard,
but no, that's why Reese got a lot of cordial. That's why you have a lot of cordial relationship with your exes. I don't really have. I ain't gonna say my exes don't hate me. You might get some comments underneath this shit, but I think my exes don't hate me. But I don't have that cordial relationship.
All my exes hate me. They got me blocked. They dislike me. They go if you run into them today, they gonna say, "Yeah, I seen him." They gonna say some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, Wood's right though. Me personally, man, people I done dated, people I done been with, people whatever the case may be with me. I can go outside and I can have fun with anybody. We probably had disagreements. We probably been in this and that. But I don't really held no grudges. I don't hold
no grudges though.
Even if somebody mad at me, we can still get a drink and we might talk about it right there on the spot. And next time I see him, it's all love.
It's all love. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's all love. I'm with you on that.
We've been waiting on your knowledge school.
I ain't get to go yet, so it's cool.
I think you could go fuck.
No, you go.
First off, he went first every time last week.
Now y'all did. I looked at that video. I appreciate y'all. It was my birthday. I fuck with y'all.
I think, I had a long distance relationship with no closure.
Okay.
I think, but what I think is
a long distance relationship?
It was long.
Longevity. Long term, okay.
I don't think
that nigga met off Tinder.
I don't need closure, but I think it's good to give somebody closure.
Yeah, it's good. It's always
kind of because that's what. And I'm gonna take a left or right. I might have said them throat. Stalking can happen without closure.
One left.
A lot of,
hey, that went fast.
And
a lot of stuff can happen
but he don't want to get closure. So
some people need closure. For instance, I like talking about my life. Mm-hmm. I had the mother of my child. We separated. We
Stories from Cutter.
But we met and we had closure. And I didn't think about it till he just did it. I didn't consider it closure back then. She met with me like, hey, I'm finna start dating. Is you serious about ending this? I was like, yeah, we good. But that was her closure of
You just gotta hit, man.
Because if we wouldn't have had that meeting, she'd have still been looking at a nigga.
Right, because I done been in a situation, man, when I ain't have closure, but we still texting, we still draw texting. Yeah. So I go out. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know what's going on because we still possibility of talking, but they know that they really ready to move on. Yeah. Then when I see them in public, I'm checking the nigga they with.
Right.
So you confused at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, wait, Reese.
You think she cheating on you?
No, I'm saying
what you doing here, Reese? I haven't texted you in 2 weeks. I know.
No,
I told you was gone.
No, it'd be consistent. It'd be consistent text message. It'd be still like hanging out, going to have drinks, woo the woo, and they ain't acting like nothing else going on. Then when I see them in public, they talking to somebody else. And then it's go time.
Yeah, you like.
And then after that, we become cool because I'll be like, this is all you had to tell me.
All you do is tell me.
Real niggas know the feeling.
That's why I was saying real closure is good. Man. Just like he say he don't need it.
I done been in there.
Some people
need it. I need it.
And I'm going to say this. This is two rappers, you know what I'm saying, said this. I'm going to first quote Warren Wave. He said, let me know before you leave. Hearts don't break even.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So meaning, yeah, okay. So you know what I'm saying? Just like how you said.
Repeat it one more time for the people in the back.
Let me know before you leave because hearts don't break even.
He's saying hearts, y'all. Hearts.
Oh, excuse my southern accent. Said horror. That's why I had
hearts.
Horror don't break even.
It's fine though. And another one is Future. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I kind of live by, which is not right.
Future giving closure?
No, hold on.
No,
I can hop out and go ghost on a bitch. She don't know where I went.
Oh, Future definitely ain't giving closure.
No, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I suffer from.
Future don't need closure.
Future definitely don't need no closure.
But Rod Wave need it.
I got 2 more topics, though, y'all.
I wasn't done though. Let me say this real fast though. If we gonna have a closure dinner and we not together, make sure you pay for your own food.
That's true too, and make sure you have a closure dinner with somebody who's not gonna shoot you after you close it.
Okay.
The best thing closure dinner with everybody.
The best thing to do.
So open closure dinner.
The best thing to do is to give closure.
Since we're on the closure, man, I want to get into the Trick Daddy situation, man, because I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop with Trina and them in Miami, but Trick Daddy been dealing with his wife or ex-wife, Joy, for like 20 years. I think they got married 2003, and she been trying to get a divorce for like 10 plus years.
That's
and
crazy.
The nigga won't give her the closure to get a divorce. On this new show, she got the boyfriend, and they trying to get an apartment. They trying to do this and that, and Trick Daddy still won't give her the thing. And her credit messed up. This nigga talking about if they come serve me papers, I'ma run. Like I'm hiding. Like I'm not giving her that. She gonna be my wife forever. He say God don't make mistakes. That's what the nigga said on the show.
That's petty.
That nigga say God don't make mistakes.
Blooded.
He don't believe in divorce, so he feel like what that nigga say? Like niggas who just talking to Joy right now, they just like basically like written her for a while. Like that's still gonna always be my wife. Wow. Like cause I'm not ever signing papers. The nigga crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely
like
crazy.
Some robber dude.
Well, I would not. Definitely would not. But it sounds like she committing adultery. She got a new boyfriend. He ain't signed no paper. She's committing adultery, right?
That's adultery for like 10 plus years.
Come on, I thank God.
Technically, she's still married.
No.
But
y'all niggas crazy.
I need to go read the Bible. I don't think God gonna consider that adultery.
I don't think it's exceptions with the Bible. I think it's written in the stone. I don't think it's exceptions.
But yeah, that's crazy. But they got married 2003. They ain't been talking for at least 10 plus years, man. And he refused. He refused to get the divorce. That's her closure, though. He won't give it to her.
So let's say you was in love with
and it's Trina's cousin. Crazy part.
Let's say you in love with a chick and she leave you, right? Would you refuse to give her? If you still in love, like, would you refuse?
Nah, because I feel like eventually I got to move on too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like eventually I got to do me. And I can't.
Then you look at it like, if you love her to, like that, then you want her to be happy.
You set her free.
And you see that she's stressed.
But the nigga say he want her to be
stressed out. You see that she's stressed out because you ain't signing this paperwork. Right. You feel me? So now you don't really love her like you being hateful. You being spiteful. You know, you don't love her like you say you love her. Because if you want to see her happy, you see that she's not happy. You know, because you don't want to sign this paperwork.
We're going to start calling you LL.
Nah, for real.
The nigga stay smooth with it. I say, nigga, I always bring him back around.
Talk to him. You know I talk to him.
I'm going to see if he going to be LL on this one, though. So, look, though, man. So, quick thing. I ran across a chick that I knew had a tattoo on her of her ex, right?
Okay.
Wasn't nobody I was dealing with. I just knew her. And I'm like, damn, you been having a tattoo for like 10 years. I know y'all ain't messing around. But she still had her ex-boyfriend name tattooed on her thigh. Right. Would y'all talk to a girl or date a girl, or make her your girlfriend and still have her ex name tattooed on her?
Nah, you know what? You know what? I'm going to say no, because at the end of the day, I know if I'm dealing with a chick and I spend a night at her house or something, and she come out with a big shirt on, I'm like, hey, man, where you get that shirt from? I want you to throw away the shirt, so you definitely can't have a nigga name tattooed on you.
You say, I know you don't wear that size. It got to be a nigga shirt.
It got to be. Come on now. It ain't your daddy's. Your daddy, she come out with a TSU shirt, but your daddy went to Southern. Girl, get out of here.
Well, this disclaimer, man, because, you know, I'm going to keep it real for the people. I actually got one of my first girlfriend name tatted on me.
Still?
You feel me?
To this day?
Still.
You got to cover it up?
It's like marks around it and things like that, but it's still it's printed on me.
So what's the reason behind you not
do it still show like you can read it?
I just ain't went and got no work.
He bright his tattoos.
But this is a real question though.
I just ain't went and got no work and got it.
But you have got work since you've been separated from her.
On other parts of my body.
He's messy.
I'm always
trying to be messy.
That's a real question.
That's a real question. I just ain't winning. I just
Well,
ain't
no, I know you're in a new situation. So this ain't got, I
I
know you ain't got work since you've been in a new situation, but
Yeah.
you had work before you got in your new situation, right?
Right.
So in that meantime, with you still getting your tattoos done and still having a name on you, was you still in love at the time? That's why you never got it covered up?
Nah, it don't have nothing to do with love. I just ain't went and got it done.
But you got other things done. Like I'm not.
On other parts of my body.
You even got stuff around it.
Right, no, that
Hold on,
was
you really got
after.
stuff? Oh.
No, that was before. I done went and got other tats on parts of my other body. I just ain't winning. I just ain't really got it covered up. But it don't have nothing to do with love.
But would you date a chick?
I can't be a hypocrite. The thing is, I know. Listen, I know.
Listen.
I know that I will want her to eventually get it covered up.
Right.
So, and I know I'm willing to do it. You feel me? I just ain't. It just.
Well,
ain't
we gotta go get that. We gotta have a
So
tattoo.
it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me.
Man,
So
I'm
listen,
gonna have to pay for it for you. We gotta get that done next week.
So I say this. So
But not a deal breaker for me.
Right, and I go both ways. No.
Now,
go both
ways. Hey, Mark.
Take a shot, twerk.
Hey,
Hey, let me add one more thing to that. Now,
Go ahead, son.
Let me add one more thing to that, Mark.
Mark say, get off me.
It might get a little bit deeper if that's baby daddy. You feel me? So if that's her child's father, you know, and he's still alive, relevant.
Still
Yeah,
alive.
it's just it might be a little bit different. But if that's somebody ex or maybe an ex-husband or whatever, then I could probably rock with that. And if I know you willing to get it covered up, then yeah, we good. It's not a deal breaker for me.
All right, now do it kind of play a role with the age you got it at. So
Yeah, because I was like
I
20.
wouldn't trip if like you got it when you was 18, you know what I'm saying? You like 30 now. You know, you was young and dumb. You know,
I definitely
just don't be
wouldn't
dumb
do it
again.
I definitely wouldn't do it again.
Well, Mark, I know you had something to say. Let me what you got to
so
say.
what I was gonna say is, it depends. Like if I meet a chick and we dating, eventually she gonna tell me what I got this guy. I was gonna say nigga, y'all saw me catch.
Yeah, it's eventually gonna have to.
You working on it. You working
I
on
got
it.
this guy tattooed on my inner right here. And so okay, cool. Who is it? I keep trying not to say nigga. I'm gonna just go and
Just say nigga, my
who's
nigga.
the
Don't
nigga?
say
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
nigga. Yeah, we have way in the
Don't say nigga, nigga.
As we go along, we talking like you gotta get the nigga stuff removed. You know what I'm saying? It gotta go eventually.
So this a true story.
But you can't. No, I'm saying you can't
like
keep it.
Scenario.
Right, you can't keep it. Then we can move. But like we'll say, it's not a deal breaker if you're willing to get it taken off.
Right.
But if you
Or
gonna keep the
covered
nigga Big
Mike. Yeah.
Big Mike on your lower back.
Well, I got another question.
I'm in the front of the bag every time I see Big Mike.
Well,
You good? Just bust on that part every time.
Yeah.
Disrespect that man. Bust on it.
Well,
Fuck him.
I'm gonna change the scenario too, but it's still something to do with that. Okay, let's say it is a dude name, right?
Uh-huh.
But when y'all first met, y'all just dating, having sex, having fun, right?
Right.
She tell you, oh, it's somebody else's name, like a family member, a cousin, somebody that maybe passed away, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
it ain't an ex. She done lied.
She done lied.
And now y'all been talking 3-4 years in, and now
Yeah,
it's time to
and
get
it's-
married. She like, damn, I need to get this covered up. And she want to tell you the truth. And she say, well, now it was
Yeah.
I met you off a lie.
you met off a lot, so you gone.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you this, man.
always
My
gone.
thing, no, I'm
nigga
dead.
gonna run every time.
I'm dead serious.
He's a runner.
bro.
He's a trickster.
He's gonna get hard. Hey, listen, no. My thing is, being a liar, lying is a characteristic.
Right.
It just take one time for you to lie to me, and I don't know what to believe from you no more.
Right.
But
So
she
to come back
came
from
to you.
I need a
and
white.
correct-
It depends if it's a dry lie. Oh, you look good with those shoes on, or I like you with that. I can forget those lies. But if you lie about something that huge at a point you didn't have to lie,
You didn't have to
I
lie.
feel like you.
She lied in the beginning.
Yeah,
She
you
didn't have to
persuade,
lie.
You persuade me to be with you.
persuade you.
You persuade me to be with you.
Manipulated.
You manipulated me to be
Yeah.
with you. I met you off of manipulation.
All right, well, that's good. That's good. I agree with that. Me personally, I don't think I would. I think we can always have a little fun, but as far as like, you got to get covered up. I ain't got no women named.
But let's say she lied to you.
No,
so what
let's
ain't-
say she lied to
Yeah,
me.
what you
Answer the
responding with
question.
that? Y'all
if
3
she
years
lied
in.
to me
And you
and
about to get married.
I'm in love now,
Yeah, you thinking about marriage.
and I
But
done built
dusting
trust
that
up in her.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't think I'm gonna go nowhere.
We go to the
Yeah,
tattoo
me
shop.
either.
Yeah.
We get to the tattoo shop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Right.
I'm glad you honest
I
with the
probably didn't
family.
lie. I probably lied 1,000 times before she told me about the tattoo.
Okay.
So I'm good with that.
She gonna have to make it up real good though.
Right.
She got a trip somewhere.
Right, there's a chick out there lying right now. Got me tattooed.
My feet need to be on the beach. Toes need to be in the sand.
One of my exes,
and I'll be okay.
One of my exes definitely got married. Was talking to a dude before they got married. My name's still on her leg. So
told that nigga you was.
And she still got it. Do you know?
I don't know. I ain't seen it in years. But
did she tell you what she told him?
Nah, I ain't asked her. I just know I seen that she had a man. They was all on grandma. She had shorts on. My name still up.
So as long as she willing to get it covered up and removed,
right?
We still rocking with her.
We still rocking. Now that I'm talking about, I think it might depends on where the tattoo at.
Hey, man,
if it's visible to where the nigga can walk up on you and be like, damn, baby, you still got my name tattooed on you.
Right.
That's a problem.
Now, you got one up on that man until she get that removed.
Crazy.
Right.
One is the initials right above the.
Nah, it's the name. Ain't no initial. It was the name.
What is the
in the pelvis area?
In the pelvis area.
So when you down there, you putting your forehead on that nigga name. Is what you telling me? Your forehead is resting on that nigga name, man.
You bowing down to
it. I cannot and will
it's
not.
It's a pill to swallow. She definitely got to bring it though. Like she definitely got to be good.
Yeah, but I feel like we have to be together a while though. We have to be together a while though.
I feel like as long as you got that name tatted on you, it's still some kind of piece she holding with you.
Nah, a lot of people young and dumb, man. A lot of people got names tattooed on them at early age, 18, 19, 20.
I commit to that. Real life.
Me and my wife was talking about a tattoos that I told her I want to go get my sleeve. And she was asking me what I was going to get. You know, I was telling, daughter's name, all that. Right. Yeah, I was like, baby, get my name tattooed on you. Man, y'all should have saw how she looked at me.
Right. She 40 now.
Like, nigga, please.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got all my exes' names. You see this right here? I'll leave my exes. I got all their names tattooed on me.
But now, look, though. Let's go from the tattoos to the, till you meet a chick and y'all dating. And she used to be married, but she didn't got a divorce or whatever the case. She got a divorce. She's separated from her husband.
Okay.
But she's still carrying around her husband's last name.
Yeah.
Is that a deal breaker?
Well, yes.
No, it's not, bro. That's her last name.
It's not. No, her daddy last name is her last name.
Right.
It's the fuck.
It's definitely a conversation. I'm gonna have a conversation. If I feel like she willing to change it and all that,
but she'll change it when you marry her.
Huh?
When you marry her,
when I marry her,
yeah.
I mean, and that's in the conversation.
Right.
Would you change? That's an early conversation. Would you change if you got remarried? Oh, baby, I'll change that. I just didn't want to go through all the paperwork right now.
Right.
Boom. It's not a deal breaker. It's not a deal breaker no more for me.
I would want to know why you still got the last name though.
She might didn't want to go through the paperwork.
I just see if it's like a construction, like if some kind of what love got to do with it? Like Tina Turner, when she divorced Mike Turner, she fought for the last name Turner because that was part of her image.
That's different. That's different.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only way, and that's the only way I think about accepting, allowing for me to be with someone like that.
I got a few female friends who been married, but they still got the husband last name, and they barely talk to the husband.
They not letting go.
But you said barely, so
that's their identity.
It's still something there. If you talk about barely still talk to their husband.
I'm talking about they might have a kid or something, but they barely.
Right. So she can have she can have hype. Will she have your last name hyphenated with that nigga last name?
When y'all get married.
When y'all get married.
No.
Hyphenated ass nigga.
Even if you Tina Turner, you gotta drop the Turner. Nigga.
I would have to really go into that situation, and really get the bottom of the scoop to why you still carry the last name because.
But it's just not a straight deal.
You ain't let go.
I'm with you on that. Conversation. We can have
conversation.
That's a good question
your
for the
name
women.
Is part of your identity. Let's go.
Why
deeper.
do you keep their last name? That's a good question.
Y'all comment, man. Let us know if you still got your
because they still care
ex,
for the nigga.
Right. Because I would want to go back
name.
to my last name.
Please comment, share. Let us know what you walking around with your husband's last name for. It could be any reason, but I would really love to know. I know 2 reasons that I've heard, and I don't want y'all saying, yeah, that's it, because y'all had kids together and y'all kids got the same name.
Okay.
So you don't want to change the name because you want to have the same last name with the kids. Another one is medical. It take a lot of medical paperwork to change all your medical history back to your original last name. But I would love to know, what's the reason behind that?
That sounds like some bullshit, though, because your medical history, you ain't been married since you was 16, 17, so your medical history with your last name, you had your daddy's last name before, your maiden name.
Yeah.
Way before you met this new husband you was with for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's bullshit. My mama changed her last name back with no problem.
Right. I think
He's seen it.
and I'm serious with
real
it.
life.
I really think if you get a divorce, then the last name should go back to your original.
regardless
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
I don't
It's
give a
automatic.
damn
It
what
should
you
really
want.
be paperwork you have to do.
I teach her because I know for a fact my mama ain't waste her time paying for her last name to go back. I know for a
Right.
fact.
I don't know. I don't even know what would be the real reason to where
Man,
you,
them motherfuckers lying. That's the reason.
right.
They just want they miss that nigga.
Right.
So that's. Hey, but I want to pivot, man. Before we get out of here,
Yeah.
I want to pivot to a whole change of scenery. It's gonna be crazy. But I want to talk about mental health a little bit, right?
Okay, talk.
Because I want to know, through the pandemic, through life, through everything that everybody got going on, niggas work hectic jobs, niggas got having babies, niggas getting married.
Right.
How do you keep your mental? Like, what is something you going through, especially growing up in the neighborhoods we came through, where they didn't teach us nothing about. What's crazy, let me tell y'all. It ain't gonna be a story, it'll be quick. I didn't really learn too much about mental health awareness until the pandemic.
That's when
You know what I'm saying? When the world
really
shut down,
experienced it.
and then that's when I start going through like my mind flipping it, and I'm looking at everybody
Right.
talking about mental
Definitely
health,
got
find
tested.
this to do, go exercise, go this and that.
Right.
So I just want to know like what y'all got going on right now to help somebody else, get through their struggles as far as mental health go.
Man, how I cope with it, man. You got to good support system. Now I have a good support system. I'm talking about my brothers up here, my real live, my real blood brothers. My dad. I'm able to talk to him. So just being able to talk about it and they giving you a safe space and things like that. And also you might want to personally just get away.
Right.
Unplug from your phone, unplug from the TV, the laptop, and just do critical thinking and evaluation of yourself, your situation, without having to worry about other people's opinions. If you're not ready to, open yourself up to other people's opinions. And also, man, working out definitely, help with my coping of keeping my mental health.
I've learned that along the way.
Mental health, So, but it definitely. You definitely have to, and nothing wrong with therapy. You could call somebody, or you could call a therapist over the phone. You could virtual. You don't have to even Zoom. You don't have to even show up. So nothing wrong with therapists as well.
Right. Rob, I know you work a hectic job. So what you got going on as far as getting your mental together every day?
Well, I say mine, is just realizing my purpose. I got a little my son too, he turned 3 in November, and I just know that whatever I got going on, I gotta fight through it. I gotta wear that mask of tough and happy because I gotta fight through it for him. So, maybe I could be avoiding it, but shit, at the end of the day, I feel happy.
Okay.
So that's the way, just understanding your purpose. Knowing that you got people, if you
depending on you.
Yeah, if you want to unlive yourself or anything like that,
Right.
You hurting the people that you're leaving behind. And I just can't hurt none of them. So that's why I just continue to go strong.
I'm with that.
Yeah. I'm still.
You think like a
I'm
rapper
wired
every
up
time we
on
talk.
my boy talking about pivot. We gonna pivot. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking basketball. When you stop and you move.
Pivot.
You
move the other leg. It look like you're traveling.
We going up.
You got in his bag again.
Niggas say we go pivot.
I've been watching little TV.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But on the cool mental health, I've been able to survive. A long time ago, I started praying a lot, and I was praying to God to basically let. My prayer was to be content in any situation I was in. That I would be content, whether that was broke, whether that was pushed up against the wall,
Right.
and patience, and just prayer. And I know folks, pray. No, pray and believe that your prayer is being answered.
Right.
I used to be one of the most impatient persons that I know, but I used to always pray to God, hey, God, I need patience. Make me patient. Yeah. And after a while, now, I'm so far moved by nothing. It's crazy. Like, it be something serious going on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Tupac got shot 12 times. Nigga be like, Mark, your boy Pac shot. And I be like, okay, let's go check on him.
Well, a little story about Tupac, though. I remember when Tupac did get shot, you did cry. I was in the car with you. I know I want to keep it serious, because we tried to get up out of here. But I remember Tupac got shot out ride with you because that was your boy. You cried, but
I ain't gonna. I still cried then.
You felt it, man.
I still cried.
I ain't cry. I don't remember crying, but I was hurt.
I was young. I was
Yeah,
young.
you was young. Shout out to Pac, man.
I was about 11 years old. That nigga
I remember
cried.
the exact day, man. It was crazy, man.
But with me, man,
It's coming up too.
I got into
A couple more days.
I got into yoga. I got into like meditation, running a lot. Just trying to find some me time to myself. I enjoy going out, by myself and, just smoke a hookah, whatever the case may be. Just had that me time to relax and kind of get my thoughts together, whatever I'm going through. And that's always helped me get back to it. But like I said, I didn't learn a lot of that until the pandemic happened. So I think it's best that you just find some time to meditate, pray, work out, get to yourself. One more thing before we go though.
Maybe one quick point. I know a lot of y'all get caught up in the problem with mental health. The social media has made us all
Social media tough
start being like it's a level we got to be at. Don't get caught up in the social media thing. Them levels you see people on, maybe 9 times out of 10 really ain't they level.
Be
the
yourself,
relationships you see, niggas ain't in love like that unless they really don't get caught up in the social media to make you have to feel like you got a standard to meet. Just do what all that stuff reset, go to yoga, run your lap, nigga, pray, figure it out.
Read a book, just take time to yourself. But why y'all think that we didn't have like that growing up in black communities? Like why they weren't teaching us about
mental health
awareness and taking care of ourselves? They got a whole mental health awareness month. But you know what I'm saying? They ain't putting posters up in high schools in our time talking about mental health and how to take care of yourself and stuff like that. We grew up around drug dealers.
Yeah, we knew zero tolerance.
Like I had a cousin that committed suicide. Nigga don't know how to deal with that as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid. I had a partner in middle school, 7th grade. He got killed at the corner store. It wasn't no counselors. It wasn't no counselors the next day at the school talking about, hey, if y'all need to talk to somebody, y'all come in and talk to them. I think I see my first dead body. I don't know, Mark, remember across the street at the little juke joint I used to have at the house. Nigga got shot over there. We go across the track. Nigga dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it wasn't nothing taught to say, hey, this is not normal.
This is not normal.
Or this is normal, but let me tell you how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just live life. Nigga seen a lot of stuff growing up. Yeah. And, we had to deal with it until I'm, 37 years old, and pandemic hit 2 years ago. Now it's like, get a therapist, do yoga, do things to learn how to cope with life, so you don't feel like you always got to have your anxiety up all the time, or your guard up, or whatever you've been through.
But at a younger age,
if you would have taught me that at a younger age, I would have came out different.
We didn't really see that mental health awareness.
I would have been beating niggas up my whole life. You feel me?
We had good parents, man. Shout out to the parents, man. All of us on here.
But I don't even think they knew. You know what I'm saying?
I think with time, like technology and medicine, I think that changed. So I think bringing mental health awareness, I think it's something that's kind of new that they putting out there. You know what I'm saying? As far as in a man going to therapy and all that. Back then, we was talking, you going to therapy, something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's I feel like the world making it more comfortable now.
Yeah, make it more safe. With
mental health. So,
because I don't think it was just not pushed in the hood, because there was commercials for everything, but you never really saw a commercial, for mental health back then. So I don't just think it was just the hood. It just wasn't. I don't think people just thought niggas was gonna go crazy. Not just niggas.
But the world always been crazy, man. They had the crack era. They had recession era. They had like a lot of stuff going on to where they didn't have the world shut down, but they had like a lot of things going on in neighborhoods. So I feel like they should have been pushing that on us.
They should have been.
They should have.
I don't think, honestly, they probably wasn't really they wasn't really paying attention to it. They didn't really just know how to put that out there at the time, because you got to think about like the term PTSD.
Right, I was just going to say that PTSD, football players was killing themselves, but they never paid attention.
Right.
Yeah, that's something kind of newer. Like you watched the movie Concussion.
Yeah, they did.
How Will Smith discovered. Okay, so it's kind of new. That's why I say technology and medicine kind of brought that awareness. Because back then it was just call somebody crazy. You schizophrenic, bipolar. That motherfucker talking to himself, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they just wrote them off like that. I feel like that's really was in the super rich communities that was able to research what's wrong with their child, they child or something like that.
Well, that's one thing I can say. How I say it. Appreciate the pandemic though. Because I think it helped a lot of people out. I think it helped a lot of people cope with life and learn.
Being able to be alone.
Back open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know RIP to the people that lost loved ones and this and that, but you know, a lot of people don't know how to deal with life after, you know, they lose somebody. Because before the pandemic was crazy, man, I ain't gonna lie, I went to like 7 to 8 funerals. And I got so numb to death. Like, I was just going. I'm just sitting in the funerals like, damn, another person died.
Yeah.
This is like 2019 before.
Right before
all that crazy stuff happened,
Yeah.
2018 through 19. I was like 7, 8 funerals from co-workers to friends from college to whatever. To I'm sitting there, so I called mom one day. She's like, damn, you going to another funeral?
Right.
I'm like, yeah. She like, man, you numb to it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
tough,
Like,
man.
death is numb to you. And that ain't supposed to be like that.
Yeah, no, and that's sad. Though I also heard that you was going to the funerals for the repast party.
Me too.
That wasn't a good joke. It wasn't dark, was it? It
The
wasn't
grand
dark, was
party,
it?
that nigga over here talking about me too. Man,
Nigga trying to go see the chicks and eat.
Oh my God.
that nigga crazy. Hey, that was a good one though. But
I was trying to bring some light to the
that's
situation.
definitely a good way to end the episode, man. This Shot Clock podcast. Make sure y'all follow us, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We out of here. I'm Reese Boogie.
It was, baby.
Hey, bro, used to ask, they got hookah at the funeral.
R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah,
Marco
R.I.P. the
Polo,
Queen, man.
a.k.a. Cutter.
Yes, sir.
Shots up, man. We
Shot
out of here.
time.
Shots up. We out of here. Let's go. We left him. Close him out.
Close them out.
Close him out. We gone.